Welcome to our video on the connection between spirituality and mental health. In this video, we will be exploring how spirituality can serve as a bridge to better mental health and overall well-being. We all know that mental health is an essential aspect of our overall well-being, and it is important to take care of our emotional and psychological well-being as much as we do with our physical well-being. But did you know that spirituality can play a critical role in our mental health? In this video, we will delve into the various spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, and mindfulness and how they can be used to reduce stress and improve emotional regulation. We will also discuss the connection between one's sense of purpose, meaning, and connection to something greater than ourselves with mental health. Furthermore, we will showcase how different spiritual practices may be more beneficial for different individuals, and the importance of finding the right practice that suits one's own personal needs. We invite you to join us on a journey of self-discovery as we explore how spirituality can serve as a powerful tool to achieve mental health and overall well-being. Segment 1: The benefits of spiritual practices. One of the key ways in which spirituality can affect our mental health is through spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, and mindfulness. These practices have been used for centuries and have been shown to have a positive impact on stress levels and emotional regulation, which are both critical components of mental health. Let's start with meditation. Meditation is a practice that involves focusing your attention and eliminating the stream of thoughts that may be crowding your mind. Research has shown that regular meditation can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, as well as lower blood pressure and improve sleep. Prayer is another spiritual practice that has been used for centuries. It is a way of communicating with a higher power or a higher being. Many people find comfort in prayer during difficult times, as it can provide a sense of peace and hope. Mindfulness is another practice that can be used to improve mental health. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment in a non-judgmental way. Mindfulness-based interventions have been shown to be effective in treating conditions such as anxiety and depression, and can also help with chronic pain, addiction, and emotional regulation. Another practice that has been gaining popularity in recent years is yoga. It is a physical, mental, and spiritual practice that originated in ancient India. Yoga combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation, and it can help to reduce stress and improve emotional regulation. Research has shown that yoga can improve mental health, including reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression, and increasing well-being and emotional regulation. As you can see, these spiritual practices can have significant benefits for mental health, but it's important to remember that what works for one person may not work for another. It is important to explore different spiritual practices to find what resonates with you and what can help you achieve greater peace and happiness. Everyone has their own personal preferences and needs, and it's important to find a practice that aligns with those preferences and needs. Regular practice of these practices can help to keep one's mental health in check and lead to a more fulfilling life. It's also worth mentioning that these spiritual practices can be done in a secular way, and they don't have to be related to any specific religion. They can be practiced by people of any beliefs and backgrounds, as they are focused on personal well-being, connecting with oneself, and the environment. It's important to give yourself time to experiment with different practices and find what works best for you. For example, some people may find that daily meditation brings them a sense of calm, while others may prefer to practice yoga once a week. It's important to be open to trying different things and finding what feels right for you. In practicality, spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, mindfulness, and yoga can have a powerful impact on our mental health by reducing stress and improving emotional regulation. These practices can be beneficial to many individuals, and it's important to find what works best for each person and make it part of daily practice. As we continue on this video, we'll delve into how different spiritual practices may be more beneficial for different individuals and the importance of finding the right practice that suits one's own personal needs. Segment 2: The connection between spirituality and mental health. Another way in which spirituality can affect our mental health is through the sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. This can be a connection to a higher power, nature, or the universe. When we have a sense of connection to something greater than ourselves, it can help us to feel more grounded, secure, and bring a sense of calmness. This can in turn reduce stress, which is a major contributor to mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression. Spirituality can also provide a sense of purpose and meaning in life. When we feel that our lives have a sense of purpose and meaning, we are more likely to be satisfied with our lives and have a greater sense of well-being. In addition, spirituality can help to foster a sense of connection with others and a sense of belonging, which can be especially important for people who have experienced a sense of isolation or loneliness. Furthermore, spirituality can play an important role in the recovery process for individuals who have experienced traumatic events. It can help to find hope and meaning, and to rebuild a sense of self-identity. It can also help to provide a sense of understanding that things happen for a reason, which can be comforting in the aftermath of traumatic events. Spirituality can also be beneficial for people struggling with addiction. It can provide them with a sense of purpose and meaning that can help to reduce the likelihood of relapse. Spirituality can also help people to reconnect with themselves, which is an essential part of the addiction recovery process. It's important to note that everyone's sense of spirituality is unique and different. Some people may find spirituality through religious practices, while others may find it through nature or other means. The important thing is to find a sense of connection that resonates with one's personal beliefs and values. Spirituality can play a powerful role in our mental health, providing a sense of connection, purpose, and meaning, and helping to reduce stress and anxiety. As we continue in this video, we'll look at how different spiritual practices may be more beneficial for different individuals, and the importance of finding the right practice that suits one's own personal needs. It's important to remember that spirituality is a personal journey and everyone's experience is different. What is important is to find a sense of connection that works for you. It can be helpful to explore different spiritual practices and experiment to find what resonates with you. This can be a journey of self-discovery, and it can be enlightening to explore different options to find what works best for you. In summary, the connection between spirituality and mental health is a powerful one. Spirituality provides a sense of connection, purpose, and meaning that can positively affect our mental health and lead to a more fulfilled life. It's important to find the right spiritual practice that resonates with you, and make it a part of your daily life. So, join us on this journey as we explore how spirituality can serve as a bridge to better mental health and overall well-being. Segment 3, Personalizing your practice. So far, we've discussed the benefits of spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, mindfulness, and yoga, as well as the connection between spirituality and mental health. But what about the individual aspect? We all have different needs, preferences, and beliefs, and therefore the spiritual practices that work for one person may not work for another. This is why it's important to explore different spiritual practices to find what resonates with you and what can help you achieve greater peace and happiness. Everyone's journey is unique and personal, and it's important to find a practice that aligns with your preferences and needs. For example, some people may find that daily meditation brings them a sense of calm, while others may prefer to practice yoga once a week. Some may find that going for nature walks, or doing volunteer work, brings them a sense of connection and purpose. It's important to be open to trying different things and finding what feels right for you. It's also important to note that there's no right or wrong way to practice spirituality. Everyone has their own beliefs and perspective, and it's important to respect that. It's important to be mindful of other people's spiritual practices and beliefs, and to not impose your own beliefs on others. Finally, it's important to remember that spirituality is a personal journey, and it's important to find the right spiritual practice that resonates with you. It's essential to explore different options, and be open to trying new things. And, most importantly, be respectful of others' spiritual practices and beliefs. So, join us on this journey as we explore the different ways in which spiritual practices can improve our mental well-being and help us find inner peace and fulfillment. In conclusion, spirituality and mental health are closely connected. It is important to understand that different practices may provide better results for different people. It is important for each person to explore different options and find what works best for them. Remember that, it's important to find the right practice that suits your own personal needs and gives you the sense of meaning and purpose you need to lead a fulfilling life. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. By understanding the connection between spirituality and mental health, we can learn how the connection between spirituality and mental health, we can empower ourselves to take control of our well-being and find greater peace and happiness. It's important to note that spirituality is a personal and individual journey, and what works for one person may not work for another. The most important thing is to be open to exploring different practices and finding what resonates with you. Whether it be through meditation, prayer, mindfulness, or other forms of spiritual practice, you can use spirituality as a bridge to better mental health and overall well-being. In this video, we have discussed the benefits of spirituality on mental health and overall well-being, and the different practices that can be used to reduce stress and improve emotional regulation. We also looked at how different spiritual practices may be more beneficial for different individuals, and the importance of finding the right practice that suits one's own personal needs. We have also discussed the connection between sense of purpose, meaning, and connection to something greater than ourselves, with mental health. We hope that this video has helped to shed light on the connection between spirituality and mental health, and how it can serve as a powerful tool to achieve well-being. We encourage you to continue to learn more about the benefits of spirituality on mental health and to explore different practices to find what works best for you. This is a journey of self-discovery, and it is one that is well worth taking. Remember, you are in control of your own well-being, and by exploring spirituality, you can take one step closer to achieving mental health and overall well-being.